Good morning, guys. Unfrequented world. I'm stuck in the house today. It's raining. Oh, hummingbird. I've been watching your adventures all morning on YouTube. I've subscribed to a few new channels, found a few new guys that look like they get out and do some interesting stuff. It's pouring, but every few days, if I don't get out and dig a hole or two, it's like a creative urge. It just builds and builds. It's an exploring urge, I guess. And I just got to get out there and see what's in the ground. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to load up the truck and get out there and swim around until I find a few spots that look promising. I don't know. It's been raining really hard, but I can't fight the urge anymore. So I'm on my way back to the regular spot that I've been going the last few weeks. And I had this argument with my brother the other day. He's only been out twice. And the first day I took him to my spot and we found some cool stuff. The second day that he wanted to go, he did not want to go back to that spot. No, you've been going there. I've got about probably 45 hours on the field now, and he didn't want to go back. And I had to convince him. And that day we happened to find the 1913 fish scale Canada 5-cent coin. And I found a couple of old coins there. So I'm tired of that spot. I really am. I do have a bunch of spots coming up, guys, a little more in the bush. I think we're going to find more artifacts and things, or some old turn of the century farmsteads and things that I know of, and houses that were in the bush, trappers, cabins, things like that. I really want to do all of that stuff, and I'm going to do all of that stuff, but it's just hard to get away from this field when I'm still pulling such fantastic treasures like that fish scale and the 1892 dime and all kinds of stuff. The pins, the strange little wolf pin and the gold fish pin that I pulled out of there. So I'm not going to apologize. That's where we're going today, back to the same spot, and we'll see what we can find once more. Okay, guys, I've been in the field about 20 minutes now. The rain's not too bad, actually, a little light. I got a pouch full of aluminum and wire. Nothing exciting. I finally have something that's a little different here. I'll show you what I got. Been a while since I found one of these, but a spoon. This one looks a little different. I don't know what the plating on that would be. Okay, I don't know if you guys can read that, but right off the bat I could tell this spoon is older. It says silver plate on there. And underneath, where the plating is worn off, it looks kind of green to me. But definitely much older than the spoons I've found before. I'll hang on to that one. Now it's coming down pretty good. But I'm not switching to the Garrett. The Bounty Hunter is set to go to all metal, and I'm trying to get 7 and 8, 9-inch signals here today. I just find my Garrett top seems to top out about 9 inches for me, so... it does find silver and everything, but I'm trying to go a little deeper today, so let's hope the rain doesn't kill my Bounty Hunter. So like I was saying earlier, guys, 8 inches, another piece of tin foil, and I've been over this area quite a bit, and this is about the 8th piece of tin foil I found like that, so definitely getting some help from the rain with the signals today. I guess what we should note from that is, I've gotten these signals before. They're ringing up different today in the rain. They're all high 70s is what I'm digging, right? So 60s to 70s to high 70s, reading like a coin, bouncing around. Where normally I think when it's dry, these things just show up as aluminum or foil, and that's why I skip over them. Right now, the conductivity in the ground is different, and the machine is reading them different. That's all I can say, because I'm digging them up every second hole. Wow, first coin of the day. 1982 nickel. So, nothing to write home about there either. Okay, and an inch off to the side of that last hole, we've got a penny, a 1980 penny. So this at least tells me that I found a stretch of ground out here that I missed. I don't know how big it is, but we're in the middle of the field. Yeah, maybe there's some more goodies out here. There's the last hole I stomped down, and now we're on a foot over, and another penny, so definitely a virgin patch out here. Well, 72, and the last couple were 80s, so definitely not an old section of the field. Alright guys, the rain has increased. I've dug another 20 holes, nothing interesting to show you, So I did think of something I can show you, and that's a tip. I found one Victory nickel here in this field, and unfortunately I scratched it. And that was the day that my Fiskars digging tool, the handle got loose on it, and I stopped using the digger. And yesterday my brother, or a couple days ago when he was with me, he borrowed my digging tool, and I just had the shovel. And I'll show you guys, I scratched another coin. It was just a penny, fortunately, but I know why that's happening now, and I'll show you guys what not to do. So the other day when all I had was the shovel, I realized I was doing the same thing that I did that day I scratched the Victory nickel, and that's sticking the shovel into the hole and just trying to drag it across the hole to make it bigger like this. And when you're dragging it like that, that's when the coins, if they're there, they get scratched. When normally you would just I take my digging tool here, and I always just kind of pry the soil out in big chunks. So I'm not really dragging the blade anywhere, I'm just prying out chunks until I get a little deeper, and I'm always just prying like that. So don't stick your shovel in there and drag it across the hole. I've wrecked 2 coins that way now. Alright, we've got another coin here, guys. I think it's a dime. Canada, 1974. Well, would you look at that, guys? There's the spoon I dug this morning. Little Johnny over here is eating on a silver-plated one. And poor Max here, he's trying not to die of lead poisoning or something. I don't know what that spoon is made of. It's not plated in anything, that's for sure. Gotta be really old. I'd prefer this one over here. Okay, I got another signal. I don't remember what it was ringing up as, but that looks like silver to me. It's got a pretty weird color to it. It's a dime. Let's take a look. Hey, there we go. It looks silver because it is silver. It's a 68. Well, there's an old file. Well, I'm not sure how we missed that one before, guys, but I did apparently. That's an old Coke one. If you look at the opening to drink out of, look at the shape of that. So that's pretty old. Well, there it is, guys. 3 hours of digging. Lots of junk. 1 silver-plated spoon, 1 silver dime, another dime and nickel, and 5 pennies. Nothing old. So not every day can be a treasure day, I guess. But I guess finding nothing can be good too, because it's forced me to decide to go somewhere new next time. Take a break from here and just try somewhere new and see what we can find there. So it wasn't a bust. I got out of the house, I got some exercise, and now I can't feel guilty when I go back and watch your guys' adventures later this afternoon, because I got out and did my own.